Hello there, amazing Pisces. Hope you are doing well. We're checking in for your energies and I'm making sure we're doing a really awesome clearing. There's been some interesting energy connecting through, and I just want to make sure it's all cleared for all of you. Remembering that you're supported, protected by the Spirit and God. So let's get started. All right, we're going to have a look at the main energies and what you need to know right now and what's coming in, Pisces, and then we'll look and do some further clarification and get you some more information that you need. If we haven't met, I am Jamie. So welcome to Soulvine. I'm grateful that you are here, and I really want to make sure that we do our best to get you a message today. While this is a general reading and a timeless one, there's some things that may resonate and some things that may not. So take only what does, friends, okay? All right, so we're going to connect into the initial energies. You're going to see a few different spreads and then we'll keep on going. No, I'm getting told start here. Okay, so showing up, we've got Knight of Air, Eight of Air, Two of Earth, and Nine of Water. So there's definitely something coming on through quite swiftly, Pisces, here with this Knight of Air energy. It's also being asked to consider your options here, because with whatever option or whatever's being presented that you hear or some information comes through to you, we can see that there's a question here of your own confidence, of perhaps feeling kind of stuck somewhere. So that's just, to be aware of. If someone is sending or giving or sharing information that is unsupportive and you're now questioning your own self, take a check in there on what's this person's agenda and motive. Are they here to help you, or here to support you, or here to derail you? So sadly, there just are some people that are programmed that way, the hurt people. So I feel like this might be something that you can acknowledge that's important information, but I think there's a lot of anything else that just, we've got to allow the right things in our mind, and then the other things just to, if they enter, we're not going to welcome them. And I feel like there might be some of that happening here right now. I don't know, I just have this sense that someone might be putting you down a little bit or making you question whether you can pull something off or do something. And you absolutely can. And I want you to remember that you absolutely can stay in integrity with your heart, with your soul, with your values and your morals. And, keep your head straight here. Two of Earth with the Nine of Waters, or Nine of Water. Yeah. There's some element here. The Two of Earth is talking a lot about there's a lot going on, right? Usually we're trying to manage. We're trying to balance it out. Again, this might be some form of decision making that's in play right now. And decisions seem to be quite specific in your readings of late, Pisces. So there seems to be something that's presenting itself where you are making a decision that's significant, right? So you're being asked to really look at that. But I feel if you're really going, and maybe you're overwhelmed or a little bit stressed, that might be taking over. So how can you get back into a little bit more of that freedom, Pisces, that fun, Pisces, so you can make a decision from a place where you're actually feeling good, rather than making a decision and in a space where your energy is a bit off. So that's also coming into consideration here. We've got the Nine of Water, which is talking about your wishes coming true. So any challenges that you've been facing as you move forward, you're going to start feeling really good about where you're going and what you're doing. But I just feel there's someone that potentially is coming through here that is, I don't know, just being a bit of I don't want to say a problem as such, but really trying to challenge you. And I know that's not what you want to be in or have to experience. So let's have a look at what the challenge is in this situation, Pisces, and see what more information that we can get for you. What is the challenge for our Pisces regarding this situation? Okay. We've got concern. Sudden wealth is showing up again. It likes to show up. We've got courtship and toil and labor. So Pisces, there seems a lot of effort, there seems a lot of energy that's happening, that's around you, that's got you thinking about a lot of different things here, okay? So we can see the concern. We're showing the energy here already as part of the challenge. So this is just further verifying or clarifying that. But again, is this you concerned or someone being concerned and sharing it with you? And then now it's making you concerned about something that potentially you weren't concerned about. I don't know, just connect into that and what that actually is or means for you. The sudden wealth, courtship, toil and labor. This one's a bit interesting in terms of energy, Pisces. We've got 777 here showing with the 11. So I'm not sure if you can see the 777. I don't know if that's your angel number that you like to connect into. But what it's showing here is something is coming in that maybe you're expecting, maybe you're not expecting. But I feel like if you're getting, here's some messages. If you're getting some numbers like on the regular, similar numbers, check that out and what it means and connects. But I feel like this is also a message of something coming through for you. Maybe at one point you weren't expecting it or haven't been expecting it, but I just feel like something is shifting, flipping is what they're giving me. Something's flipping, it's what I can see. But in addition to this courtship and toil and labor, there seems to be some connection or some relationship here that is like really hard work for you, really heavy work. And this is part of the challenge, right? If you've got something here that you're concerned about in your life, or maybe someone's concerned about in your life, but you're also making progress in another area of your life and feeling really good. And then there's this, I'm feeling like heaviness, burden, challenge regarding a connection. The courtship is usually the initial stages of a relationship. Again, what that relationship is, that's really going to be up to your current situation, whether it's in the workplace, a friendship, a family relationship, a lover, a spouse. But the courtship is talking about there's something here that's heavy. Toil and labor is usually one that is working really hard and the hard end of the stick, kind of stuck in that cycle of just whatever work that they're doing. They're kind of, while they might be making progress, then they're in a place that they don't really want to be, you know? So I don't know if something's not progressing here in a relationship or it just feels hard work and not progressing the way that you want it. When you think about, you know, you want to rise in how you feel, you want to rise in the type of life that you have, lifestyle, how you feel about things. And a lot while can be around mindset, but if we're choosing to stay stuck in the same situation, doing the same thing over and over and nothing is changing in a life, it's a form of insanity, right? And if you're questioning this, this is what may be just challenging you here in respect to how do you make something better when something's not working no matter what you try. And I feel like that's a little bit of a situation that is showing up for you right now, Pisces, that could be frustrating you at some point. And this is what's showing as part of the challenge. But like I said, I see these successes. There's opportunity, abundance in something that you're doing. And then there's this other side of something just being really rocky, maybe not working out. And I can feel the frustration for you. So let's have a look at what else we need to know regarding this situation and how we can support your journey, Pisces, and the further guidance that you need. All right, let's take a peek for our Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. What does our Pisces need to know? Okay. So first up, we are getting Knight of Pentacles. We have got the Nine of Swords. We have got the Sun energy. So I like that, Pisces. And then we have got the High Priestess. All right. There's something that just seems to be, I feel like this is reiterating here kind of what we're saying in the current energies. There is something coming forth here. Someone is presenting something to you. Someone is interested in showing up here for you. Maybe you felt like this was a long time coming. Maybe you thought this was never coming. But whatever this is, there's material gain here in some shape or form, okay? Or some opportunity that news is being shared with you and presented to you, Pisces. But for some reason, this is stressing you out. I'm not sure what this stress is because it's taken so long to get here, or now you don't know what to do with it. But I'm feeling some energy around that here for you. And I'm not sure exactly what that is. But on the other side of it, there's this Sun and this High Priestess energy. So I do feel like I'm getting like luck is on your side, okay? No matter what situation that you're in. Luck is usually, spirit, the universe, God working together in favor for you, right? At the end of the day. But something is shifting. So whatever's been challenging you, I feel these challenges are smoothing out, are clearing out, and things are going to be shining upon you here with this Sun energy. The High Priestess is letting you know as well that you have this insight, Pisces, and your intuition is really, really important right now. There may also be some things that soon will be revealed that you're not aware of yet. But this actually feels really, really good. And I'm pretty excited for you, whatever this is. But because we can see the turn of events, I feel like there's just someone who's trying to, maybe they're trying to be supportive, but they're not realizing they're kind of messing with you a bit on the mental space. And, someone might, like, words are powerful, and I feel like someone might be just feeding you or giving you information to rattle you a bit. And I don't know why they want to do that. I don't know if they can't see it or they can see it. I feel in some way they can. I don't know what this is. Is it because you're having success? Is it because things are growing? They're feeling insecure? I'm not exactly sure, but just something here feels a little bit off with whoever's trying to communicate or talk with you. And I can see that this is impacting you, okay? Let's have a look here at clarifier for the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the World energy. Nice. So Pisces, whatever's coming towards you, it's like, I feel like it's right on time, even though you wanted it right on time last time. There's something here about some form of magic that's happening with this offer or something that's being presented to you. There's success here that's showing up, opportunity that's showing up. I'm not sure if this is, going to allow you to do things that you've always wanted to do. I feel for some of you, this is putting you more in the spotlight here. With this Knight of Pentacles and the World energy, or something that you're putting out into the world that people are now coming forth. And maybe too, there's this part of you going, oh my gosh, like, have I got everything all the skills, all the talents? Have I got, do the people look at me that way? Do they see me as like that? I think there's that part of you that might be feeling a little bit of an imposter right now, and questioning again, if you can pull something off, or if you can make something happen, or if you can fulfill something that you truly desire. And I can see it all here, and it's all happening, and it's all like moving in the right parts and the right places. And maybe this has been a long time coming, Pisces, but I like that I'm seeing the success here, and the success is building, growing, expanding, and people are being attracted to whatever or however you're showing up right now. So be mindful of that and be open to that. But again, I'm really seeing something bothering you here. And I do question if that's more so just the way that you're thinking about something and stressing out a little bit. King of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, see, again, I feel like that's what you're worried about. Do you have everything lined up? Do you have everything that you need, to do, to create? There's something that you're producing, Pisces. I don't know, for some of you, this is a business, a new project that you've taken on, a change in direction with something, but there's a lot of work involved, whatever this decision is. And I think that's what's keeping you up or might be stressing you out, is because you've got all these things to do. And in addition to knowing you've got all these things to do, again, I think you're worried, are you the expert that can really carry this through? Pisces, you are. There's a reason this purpose-driven thing that you're doing has landed here, okay? It's just going to require work. My suggestion is, because this is what's coming through right now, if you've got ample amount of things that need to kind of fall into place, slot in, just start writing it down. Once you can see it and kind of compartmentalize it, maybe chunk it up, chunk it down, into bigger things, smaller things. So you can just start doing one thing at a time. And I think too, is sometimes we think we have to have it all at once. Do you know what's great not having it all at once? Is that it allows you to take a step by step and shift things as you need. If you're going to think, well, I mean, as an example, for some people that get online or want to build a program or sell something, they think that they have to have the whole thing sorted out. You know, if you're starting something new, having this big production is probably not most ideal. We want things potentially automated or made easier, but at the end of the day, start to check what the experience is like, how you can refine it, how you can make it better. Then once you start seeing results and production, that's when you go in a little bit more results, more production, you go in a little bit more, refine. And I feel like you're putting so much pressure on yourself that you don't need to. I know you might want everything to be so professional, so perfect right now. If you simply care about the people that you're working with, about whether it's your consumers, about the movement that you're in or some purpose that you're going towards, all you need to do is remember that you're the one leading this. So they're looking up to you. If someone doesn't tell you they're new, they're not going to believe that you're new unless you tell them. So you don't, I remember someone was telling me, I was out with my husband and this lady said to us, she's like, I'm sorry, I need to finish up. I'm not feeling great, but this person will, take over and help you. She's new. She goes, she's new, so please bear with her. And I'm like, you didn't have to tell me that. I wouldn't have known. There was no reason to tell me that. This person didn't lack any skills. They were friendly. They considered what we needed. They were great. But again, why is someone saying that? For what purpose? I don't understand. For us to give them a break? They're not showing any signs of they don't know what they're doing. And even if they did, is that a big deal? Because not all of us have the answers. So there's something here around that message, Pisces, that I feel that someone needs to hear right now. But I'm going to move on here. So let's have a look at the sun energy and what we need to know. We've got the King of Pentacles. See, you're shifting from this Knight of Pentacles opportunity and offer that's presenting itself. It's like you're taking it and you're making something even greater. The successes are abound and they're like moving on top and on top and on top of each other. So, Pisces, whatever you're doing, it's catching fire. And I really, really like that. Let's have a look at the High Priestess. Okay, High Priestess. We have got the Temperance energy. So with this Temperance energy and the High Priestess, I think you're really trying to look at or connect into how to make something flow even more beautiful, or how to fix something, how to support something here, Pisces, it seems. I'm just getting told there's advice here. There's advice here. If this is advice that you're giving people, Pisces, I feel like this advice too is around nurturing from an emotional perspective, but grounding perspective, how to ground situations. Like, usually grounding situations I feel is like how to put things back into balance, how to put things back into calm, into peace, where people feel supported, stable, and secure, where we can see that there's things that are flourishing, growing, right? And then the water is that element of, I feel like, clearing and cleansing, at the same time being emotionally connected and having meaning. And I really feel like that's something to do here with whatever work that you're doing or whatever you're trying to pursue. You might be looking at a new way forward or considering a new way forward here, Pisces, on what you need or what you are doing right now in terms of this situation. But I can see that everything's working out greatly. Interesting. There's something here with the High Priestess that I'm really trying to assess here for you on, what is this about exactly for you? Is this about things that you need to show up and reveal yourself? Are these things that your intuition is, I feel like you're being asked to pay attention to something here, Pisces, because the High Priestess is very much your energy. But I think there's also this knowingness that you have. And I feel a big part of it is feeling your way through something here. But finding that common ground or that middle ground is important. And I'm not sure exactly what that means for you, but that's like the messages is coming through. I can just see someone kind of like standing there, standing in a place. I'm seeing like these sharp, shiny shoes, like very, very nice shoes. they're more masculine shoes than feminine shoes. Like they're not heels or anything like that, like stilettos or anything. They're like shoes with shoelaces that look nice and shiny and clean. And I feel like someone here might, you know, step into a certain version of themselves when they're at work, a certain version of themselves when they're at home. And that's understandable because we all have different roles that we play at different times in our lives and the days, right? But there's just something here, maybe with the work that you're doing, and on how you help people just ground themselves. You seem to have some gift here, and I feel like this is a key part of whatever work you're doing. And sometimes we don't realize, hey, if you're working, let's say, in retail, you might be like, well, my work has nothing to do with it. You don't know that one day that you have that conversation or share something with someone, whether it's, you know, via email or in person, subject to how you operate and work, that just listening, giving someone a smile can just change someone's day. So you have a lot of power that you may not see that you do in your work that really can impact people, even if you don't feel like you're in the workplace or, you know, a career of healing people. Every touch is an opportunity to help someone. So just remember that, Pisces. I'm going to get a couple more cards just to get the final message for you here. Clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. This is awesome because I very much feel a lot is about the timing right now being really important. I did say about cleansing. I feel this has got a lot of high priestess energy in this with the clear waters, Pisces. We do see the opportunity presenting itself, showing up and expanding here. And the high priestess, maybe that's another message here, to get clear on your vision, because that's a key part here. Because the high priestess, while they have visions, I feel they can also very easily manifest. There's something special there about it. So be mindful of that with, you know, what you're envisioning or what you're seeing and putting out there. The mist, trust your inner compass, be led from within. That's really beautiful. Again, I feel that's your intuition. It's talking about your intuition. Be led from within. And again, we can see that here, Pisces. One more, thank you, Spirit. The pearl, alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. Whoa, that is amazing. And that's what this temperance energy could be, right? This is about the alchemy behind it. This is also about, you know, the hard work, the challenges that you've been put through, the messages, the concerns, the troubles, the sleepless nights, you know, all these challenges that you go through at different days, at different times, wondering, you know, when is this going to arrive? When is this going to turn up? And maybe, like I said, you've given up hope at some point, Pisces, but this is letting you know that that grit has paid off, because it's turning into this graceful energy that you can finally sit in that throne, so to speak, of one you've created for yourself, and you can sit back and say, I have done it, I have created it. Now this is just the tip of the iceberg of this amazing life that I want to create for myself, that I want to create for my family, that I want to create for the people I care about, that I want to create for the people that I get to touch and transform on this journey. So I really love that for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this today. Please, you know, put a comment below. I'd love to hear from you, and like and subscribe if you haven't already, so we can stay connected, and we'll speak soon. Bye now.